The economic inflation that is happening in 2022 is causing a trend in the stock market, housing prices and retail prices to drag. The root cause of this trend is the Federal Reserve's decision to print more money than it should have. According to a recent report from the Federal Reserve, the rate of inflation has risen to its highest level in over a decade. This is causing a ripple effect in the stock market, housing prices and retail prices, as investors and consumers alike struggle to keep up with the rising costs of goods and services. Using technical analysis, we can see that the S&P 500 is currently in a downtrend. This is indicated by the bearish moving averages and the negative momentum indicators. On the other hand, fundamental analysis tells us that the underlying fundamentals of the economy are also weak. The high inflation rate is causing companies to raise their prices, which is hurting their profits. This is causing investors to become cautious and sell their stocks, leading to the downtrend in the market. The inflationary trend is also affecting the housing market. According to a recent report from the National Association of Realtors, home prices are rising at a faster rate than wages, making it harder for buyers to afford a home. This is causing a slowdown in the housing market, as fewer people are able to buy homes. Retail prices are also being affected by inflation. As companies raise their prices to keep up with the rising costs of goods and services, consumers are finding it harder to afford the things they need. This is causing a slowdown in the retail industry, as fewer people are buying products. It's important for investors and consumers to be aware of the risks and opportunities that come with inflation. It's also important to diversify your investments and consider alternative investment options like real estate or commodities that may be less affected by inflation. Another thing that can be done to protect yourself from inflation is to invest in companies that have pricing power. These are companies that have the ability to raise their prices without losing customers. Investing in these types of companies can help to mitigate the negative effects of inflation on your investments. In conclusion, the economic inflation that is happening in 2022 is causing a trend in the stock market, housing prices and retail prices to drag. The root cause of this trend is the Federal Reserve's decision to print more money than it should have. It's important for investors and consumers to stay informed and make informed decisions in these challenging times. Keep an eye on the Federal Reserve's actions, diversify your investments, and consider alternative investment options.